Take a seat.
Thank you.
So what made you come to Sri Lanka this time?
I'm here on holidays. I come here every year. And this holiday now turned into a big opportunity for me.
Okay, what are the big opportunities, young lady, you tell me?
I got approached by Camille and Brian,
Uh-huh.
and now they want me to model for them.
Wow, you're going to be a model.
I've wanted to do this for many years.
Undergraduate and you're going to become a doctor.
Yeah, I am.
So you're interested in being a model also?
Always have been, but obviously my priority is my studies first.
Okay.
Doing medicine is obviously something I've also wanted to do for a very long time. I go to university at Monash in Australia.
Right.
And it's
Why
all...
don't you tell your name? They must be wanting to know your name.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My name is AMAYA April de Zoiza. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Australia. And I'm a medical student at Monash University. And now I'm here on a modelling experience.
So you're a Sri Lankan?
I am.
Okay, very good. So you can speak in Sinhala, right?
Hello.
Pulang. Right. You do study in Colombo, Sri Lanka?
So I was born in Australia. Then I moved here when I was very young. I went to the Gateway College in Rajgiriya. Stayed here for a couple of years and then moved back and continued my studies in Australia.
එහෙ කොහෙද ඉගෙන ගන්නව විශ්වවිද්‍යාලෙක මොකද්ද?
Monash University.
Monash University. Right, okay. So, now I remember sometime back, you acted in some teledramas
I
in
did.
Sri Lanka. You were very young, right?
Yeah, I was very young. I was about 5 years old.
Matakada, you remember?
Yes, I did act in 2 teledramas, Dia Makaliyami and Bariavu. Mage Lokwami Mata Opportunity Kabuna. Sudama
Javatana.
Oh.
Yes.
Kodikale.
කොච්චර වයස? How old?
පහක් විතර.
පහක් විතර.
මොකද තාත්ති යුතුයකම කියන්නේ?
යුතුයකම කියන්නේ ඩියුටි. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා අනිත් ඒගොල්ලන්ව සතුටු කරන්න හදන දේවල්.
එතකොට මම හොඳට ඉගෙන ගත්තොත් තාත්තා සතුටු වෙනවද?
නැතුව මම විතරක් නෙමෙයි. අම්මී මමයි දෙන්නම සතුටු වෙනවා.
තාත්ති මම හොඳට ඉගෙන ගත්තොත් මොකද්ද මට ලැබෙන්නේ? අක්කා කිව්වා අපි හොඳට ඉගෙන ගත්තොත් තාත්තා වගේ ගොඩක් සල්ලි හම්බ වෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා.
අකි එහෙම කිව්වද?
ඇයි තාත්ති අම්මිත් එක්ක හැම වෙලේම රණ්ඩු වෙන්නේ? ඇයි අම්මිව අඬවන්නේ?
You would have been very popular at that time, right?
Not that much. Just because it was within the family, I thought it would be a good opportunity. It was fun.
All right.
You know, very relaxed environment.
Okay. Rangapana Asada?
Asai.
Harimasa. You like to act there in Aussie or here?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
I have been given quite a bit of other opportunities to act in other teledramas, but because I wanted to go back home and it sometimes clashed with studies, or we just simply didn't want to go out of the family, thought, you know, maybe we put a stop to that.
All right, okay. So then, now you want to be a model too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I said, always been a dream of mine.
Right, okay. Modeling and study කරනවද මේ දවස්වල?
I do quite a bit. Brian and Camille, they brought me into this industry. They kind of guided me on where I need to go away to look at how I need to practice.
Okay.
So looking at previous Miss Sri Lankas, previous Miss Universes, how they speak, how they walk, that's how I'm kind of guiding myself.
You do your self-studies also?
Yeah, self-studies.
So, what are you doing, to understand this all about this modeling?
Well, I watch all the pageants, see what they say, see how they, you know, hold themselves and try to, you know, get those qualities in myself.
Okay. You're an actress, model, medical student. I heard that, you're going to contest or take part in beauty pageant also in Sri Lanka or something? Yeah?
May out of the Miss Sri Lanka opportunity Mataduna. But because it clashes with my university too much and obviously studies being a priority, I chose to do it next year.
Right, okay. So that means you're going to represent Sri Lanka?
Of course.
Right, okay. So it's a very proud moment for you, right?
It is. I love Sri Lanka. I love the country. I think it's a beautiful country.
Okay. You visit Sri Lanka quite often, right?
Yep, every year.
What do you think of Sri Lanka? You visit here quite often, right?
Yeah, I do every year. Hari asai Sri Lanka
Monadas.
customs military. Mama dang pera Ukama camera games. Ukama mam hari asai.
Right. You miss these there.
And there is a lot of culture in Australia. It's built around
මේ ශ්‍රී
culture.
ලංකන් community එක එකතු වෙනවා කරන්නද ඒක
Ah,
තමයි නේද අපි
hari?
දන්නවනේ.
Oh, ගොඩක් කරනවා. ඒම තමයි මම ඒකට ඇවිල්ලා තින්නේ. අම්මයි තාත්තයි මං ගෙනියලා Australia වල. I connect.
Okay.
I first connected there, and coming to Sri Lanka, it just brings me a lot closer to that culture.
You have many talents. You're a talented young lady, right? So what's your ultimate goal? What do you want to be?
I definitely want to become a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I had an incident where I ended up in hospital, and the care, I had a respiratory issue. The care I got from the doctors and nurses around me, I was so vulnerable, needed as much help as I could get. The care you get from a doctor, you are reassuring yourself in that person's care. You are giving yourself to that person to care for you, to do the right thing for you. And the care I got, it was so reassuring. It helped me a lot. It calmed me down a lot.
Right.
I went home, was completely better. I want to give that to other people.
Wow, it's
I
nice.
definitely want to pay that forward.
Yeah, very noble thought. And finally, what about your other talents? You're an actress. You want to be a model, and your idea of singing. So how are you going to manage all these with your this ultimate goal?
It's
becoming a doctor?
definitely going to be a struggle. It's all about finding that balance. Even work and uni, you need to find that balance. Since I'm doing studies in Australia, every time I have holidays or every time I have a little break, I come fly into Sri Lanka, spend some time with family, do what I have to do for modeling, go back and continue with my studies. They both become a priority, so they both need to balance.
Thanks, AMAYA. So nice meeting you again, and thank you very much for sharing the
Thank you for
details
having me.
with our viewers. And let's have a chat when you achieve certain things, and when you come visit Sri Lanka next time.
Of course, of
Okay.
course.
Take care then. Okay, AMAYA, thank you very much for having chat with us.
Thank you so much for having me, and of course, thank you to Oshow for giving me this pleasure.
Okay. Nice talking to you, young lady, and all the very best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and comment and share with all your friends. And please subscribe, Oshow.